Okay.
We're live.
All right. We're live?
Yeah,
Hi, folks.
we gotta
We're
go.
live.
We're doing it. We've been sitting here way too long. I gotta get home at some point today because I still gotta go to the gym. And I still gotta do other agreements and arrangements that I have with Big D Squiz.
Oh, yeah. We got to whip it around the block.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
well, we gotta crank this out.
Let me find a song for the fuckboard, folks. Welcome.
Welcome. We're here. We got a guest. This very special
live,
guest. The
yeah.
marketing team has returned.
Yeah. Back on camera
all right.
for this one.
Oh, I'm wondering, maybe we can go the whole episode without talking about dicks. What do we think, guys?
I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm here for the whole episode.
Well, you're gonna be here most of the episode.
Any suggestions for the fuckboard, my dear?
How are you guys gonna get out? I parked right in front of you guys.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to
Because
pause.
you told me to.
We're going to have to pause for the
No, we're not pausing. Here, you guys figure out what song we're doing. I'm gonna go move the car.
Okay. Oh, man. This is going to be a very special episode, folks. You're getting to see how the sausage is made. I'm looking to see if there's a song that we can pick for the fuckboard.
There's a song called Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin.
Okay, yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
do that one.
Okay, all right.
I don't know what it is though.
It's a song. I don't ever know what the song is going. It's fine.
You know, I'll tell you the secret of it now. The word love actually is his penis
Oh,
throughout the whole song.
so he's got a forearm cock.
Because he's not going to give you every inch of my love. Got a whole lot of love.
See, again, man, I would kill for that level of confidence. You know, when it's like, yeah, girl, you're gonna get every inch.
But then you would be boring. Because, like, Gary's a good guy, but he's boring.
He is a little boring.
He's a little boring.
You don't think he's brooding and mysterious?
I've known him too long. He's just kind of boring.
He just sits there and is
That's
very
Marcel.
content with just sitting there and watching TV.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
But he has that confidence, that forearm confidence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's very brooding and mysterious.
Listen, he is the type of person, he will poop anywhere. He
Same.
doesn't care.
Yeah, now that I'm fine
I mean,
with.
that's confidence right there.
I think that's just.
I can't poop anywhere but home unless it's a level 5.
I don't have a choice.
You gotta go now.
If I don't poop where I'm at, I'm pooping in my pants. Like I don't think that's confidence. I think that's just me. Like, hey,
Yeah, but
I
he
can't
just
get the
has
remote
that-
to remote.
He just has that confidence of like, he doesn't care if somebody hears him. He don't care nothing. He's just,
Nothing. Yeah, I don't like being heard because I did have a very wet poop at the gym the other day, which I was super embarrassed about. So
Yeah, see, Gary
that's-
doesn't
I'm not confident.
embarrassed
hold it
about
next to your face.
I don't know.
This is the microphone part.
Really.
Hey guys, what's going on? A little bit of ASMR action for the boys.
Oh, because their feet aren't touching the floor.
Yeah. All the way back, they probably.
Go all the way, just like.
Yeah, we need to do little towers.
I got short legs. It's not my fault. Are your legs longer than mine?
Looks like it. Get toasted, loser.
Don't let Marcel bully you. If you have to go, you
She
tell him.
bullies me enough. No, yeah, go whenever you have to go, but I think we gotta have you on the cast here at least a little bit. They couldn't hear you over there, you know? You had great input and they couldn't even hear
I
you.
always have great input.
Well, maybe not always. All right. We're listening to what? Whole Lot of Love by Biggie Zepps?
Yeah.
The Big Zepp Squiz, as they call him?
Yeah, I got the lyrics up there for you this time.
I think so. All right, well, we're going to pause. It's probably recorded Led Zeppelin, I would think. Well, they're from like the 60s, though.
I wouldn't risk it.
All right.
I wouldn't risk it.
We'll be back in 3, 2, 1. Okay, that song's it's about fucking.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one. Clearly about fucking.
What was it called? I already forgot.
Whole lot of love.
Whole lot. They literally had him moaning like he was having sex.
I
in the
think he
song.
was fucking in the studio when he made that.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that actually was him being recorded while he was.
Yeah.
But how would they have gotten rid of the plap 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 sound though? You know. So.
The what?
The plap 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 sound.
The smacking.
The sound that it makes when you're having sex.
How would you know? You said you know.
I'm a connoisseur. We're not talking about dicks. We're not talking about dicks.
You don't listen to it.
I've turned it on every once in a while, man. You see the subtitles come up too. Sorry, little porn joke for the friends right there.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Okay, we're moving on. We're not talking about dicks this time. We're not talking about dicks. No dicks.
Yeah.
All right, leadership skills. You want to talk about that?
Versus actually, we were just
talking about that. I
Yeah,
figured, yeah.
actually. So yeah.
He's got a bad boss.
Well, no, I don't.
Not anymore.
Well, no, I didn't feel like I had a bad boss at the time because even the person that made me think about this is a very nice person, very personable, very nice. That's the best way I could put it. And which, like, you know, not overbearing or anything like that. I just wanted to question if you guys feel like, ooh, my belly is ready for food. I just wanted to question if you guys feel like it should be a thing to have a leader leading you in a job that they don't know how to do themselves.
I mean, as an employee who's worked, I definitely want them to know the job. But relative fact that I read about in an article at work, as I always do, there's this thing known as the Dilbert effect, which is from a comic called Dilbert.
Okay, yeah.
If you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
Anyways, one of the comics they pretty much said that like the people who get promoted to management are the people who aren't efficient in their job, don't know how to do it, because the only thing they can do is, lead. Because that's the easiest job. You want the people who actually do the hard shit, who know how to work on like the front lines, and then the people who like don't know how to do anything and just like want to point their finger and say, eh.
But that's not being a good leader if you're just pointing your finger and telling people what to do.
Yeah, like how is that effective?
That's the only thing they can do, and they got to have a job. It's not that effective. It's not as effective, but you wouldn't want that person who would be effective at it doing that job because you'd rather have them on the front lines.
Oh, actually doing the job.
Yeah, actually doing the job. That's the issue. Because if you take that person who's really good at it and you promote them, well, now they can't spend all their time doing the thing they're really good at.
But there's so many people in the world. You couldn't just
Not
find
enough.
someone else?
Not enough middle managers, man.
I don't know, dude. And that's another thing, like middle managers, I feel like, and it's not just at DOR. Like, I'm not just going to, like, single them out in this aspect, but I just think that there's so many positions that exist that don't need to. You know what I mean? Like, how many supervisors do you need?
Not as many as we got, but
That's what that's.
you got. But people want to feel like they're like. "Arr, arr."
I just don't, especially in an age where we always talk about like budgets and how much money that needs to be saved. Couldn't you cut like maybe one or two of the 5 or 6 middlemen that there are and still have an effective team?
Well, I mean, where I'm currently at, the middlemen actually have like other jobs that they do. It's not just pointing your finger. Whereas at DOR, it seems a lot more like it's just finger pointing.
Yeah.
But where I'm at, it's like finger pointing like their side job.
Because okay, think about our section, right? Where we sat. Like, okay, if we're here, then there's 2 offices immediately to the left. What the fuck do they even do?
Exactly.
And then, okay, so we have a leader in our section. There's 2. What the fuck do they even do? Then you go immediately left after that. There's a position in between another person that's all, like, why do you need that many people in between the people that are actually working?
Because you got to wave the finger at the finger waver.
Oh, to make sure that they're waving effectively.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
That's just how it is, man.
Any fingers anymore?
You literally just told us that you told someone that they couldn't make a cool little flow chart.
No, because I want
They ruined it.
like
Yeah, because that's finger pointing.
No, that's just
That's literally that's. Well,
But no,
it's
she
still
actually,
pointing a
I still get to sneak a peek at some of the work that they do, and she's actually doing the work that her subordinates should be doing. And it makes me sad every morning.
I mean, that's how it really should be, honestly.
I don't expect my agents to do anything that I would not do.
Yeah,
or that I
that's. I mean, I agree with that 100%.
And that's the
I
kind
think
of
if
leader I
you're
would
a
want.
manager or a middle manager, you need to like spend a week with your employees and do what they do or see what they're doing, so you know how to manage them effectively. I mean, that's my opinion, but again, that's just
Do you
not
think
how it works.
Leads should answer phone calls if it need be.
Yeah, and in that spot, yeah, absolutely. If things are too busy, you should absolutely answer the phone. Not, I mean, you should be the last person to be on the phone, right? Because you hopefully have other more important things to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if there's like a 15 people waiting in queue, yeah, hop on the damn phones. For sure.
I do take a lot of phone calls.
I bet.
Well, not a lot. But I
Bet.
do when I need to.
But yeah. That's crazy,
That
man.
fucking website, man.
It still exists.
If they didn't force people to use that website, I would imagine like 60 to 75% of the calls would not exist.
You can come
Yeah,
back and
well,
work.
but they would have to. I'm not working my tax. So. Look, I'll work my tax if they can just transfer the calls to me. Can you figure that out? Just transfer my work call. I'll just fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'll just fucking.
Yeah,
Payment
just
plans.
WebEx her your desk phone.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Well,
hey,
she can just find it.
I'll be like, call this number.
yeah.
Yeah, call this number. He'll help you out. And just call me, and they'll be like, "Hey," I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Stop using your cell phone, Tanisha. That's all
Can you just
you need
do,
to
what
do.
about payment plans?
I can't. I need to have RP access to do that,
No,
right?
but
Or
would you work
GP.
in- would you work in payment
No.
plans?
I'm not going back, man.
No, I'm just saying hypothetically, not that you're coming back, but would you pick that spot to work in?
No, I wouldn't do payment
Yeah,
plans.
no,
I would do my tax hypothetically. Like if I got fired from this job somehow and I just needed a job, I would do my tax. I want to do payment plans.
Yeah, they get some ignorant
My
fucking
tax
phone
Yeah.
over
calls.
tax clearance, or would you do?
I would do tax clearance first for sure. I think tax clearance has like the least annoying people because usually they're like trying to get their shit in order. You know, if they want their tax clearance, so they're at least mildly trying. The non-tax people are just like fucking dumb as shit, and then the payment plan people like you're taking their money, so they're not happy with you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Would you work in the tax office?
nah, probably not. I don't like the tax office.
It smells so bad in there.
Does it?
Oh my god,
don't
there's
have
no fucking windows.
I haven't been in there in a while.
Stuffy.
No, I don't. I mean,
Obviously.
I guess I would probably do it. I'd be like my third option. It would be like tax clearance, my tax, and then tax office.
I think I would go tax clearance, payment plans, my tax.
And then tax office?
No, it would be bullet in the mouth before I work the tax office. I am so.
I mean, if it's
Or I
tax time in the
was.
tax office,
no, dude.
Nah, dude.
Even if it's not, because like anymore, you get motherfuckers coming in there and don't even speak English. And they just try to hand you their cell phone with Google Translate. Like, you take that in the bathroom. I'm not touching your fucking cell phone. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude. I would get so mad. A fucking delivery guy came in, tried to hand me a cell phone because he didn't speak English. And I'm like, how did you get the job? Like, how did you fill out the application? What the fuck? How do you not
well, all the
speak
people
English?
all the people that were doing the job got promoted to middle management. They just needed to hire anyone they could get.
It makes me feel so much like my parents and so like red leaning when I have thoughts like that. But it's like, man, like how like you can't even speak the language and you got this job over somebody. Like I don't get that.
Maybe no one applied, man. You know, deliveries probably doesn't pay that great, huh? And you got to sit in those like freaking vans that like don't probably have like AC, and you got to have the window open in like the heat of summer.
Man, I'm sure there's a
Yeah,
teenager
yeah.
out there somewhere that needs a job.
Teenagers can't drive the big trucks, bro. Are you crazy?
Oh, what, you gotta have a special license?
Yeah.
Uh,
You gotta, I'm probably like at least 21, I think, for that.
You do have to be 21, and you have to have a class C.
Like
or
a
something.
CDL.
I don't think there is Class C in Missouri. I think probably Class B.
I don't get how you get a job in a country and you don't speak the language of that country. Like, could you imagine moving to Turkey, not knowing any of the laws, not knowing the language, and like, yeah, I'm gonna start a business.
Where's that from?
I mean, that was just the first foreign country I
Yeah.
could think of. But you know, like,
No, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't. Like, I'm hesitant to even just like travel abroad. Like, you know, like people like go like they go to Japan. Like, oh, I'm gonna go for like a week in Japan. I'm like, how much Japanese? You know, they're like, oh, I know how to ask like where's the bathroom. I'm like,
yeah,
like, no, I'm not going to Japan if that's the only thing I know how to ask. Like,
yeah. No, I'm gonna pack up my whole family and start a business, though.
yeah, like.
How?
That one's yeah, it's definitely crazy. But you got to remember, right? Like these people are coming from countries where things probably aren't, you know, as nice as they are. There might be some like gangs or murderers, a lot worse than here.
Well, you know, I totally get that, but like, okay,
You're gonna
you
deal
know,
with that rather than dealing with not knowing a language.
Trump launches a few more missiles and we got to flee the scene. If wherever I'm fleeing to, I'm gonna try to learn the goddamn language.
Well, if you're from Turkey, the only place that speaks Turkish is Turkey. Like no one knows your language.
Yeah, but you can learn other
That's what I'm
languages.
saying. Like, there's books. There's fucking what's that? Goddamn.
Dude, it's not easy to learn.
Yeah.
All right, go do it, man. Learn a new
internet
language.
age.
Learn a new language and do it in a week, man.
I'm not saying I would be able to do it in a week, but what I'm saying is I wouldn't try to open a fucking business when I flee the scene. Like, I'm not gonna.
Why are you fleeing?
Well, I'm just saying, like, because he's saying that, like, a lot of people here are fleeing from shitty situations in which they probably don't have a choice but to come here, which I totally get that. But I'm just saying, like, in the process of having to do that, I'm going to try to learn how to talk to people and learn the laws.
Maybe they're trying, man.
So I'm
It's
not
there
breaking
yet,
the
dude.
law.
Dude, trying to learn how to do tax law and it's not your first language, buddy. I would challenge you, give it 4 months. That's a long ass time.
Yeah.
Go try to learn German tax code.
I'm not going to open up a fucking wiener stand, though, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try to start slinging sauerkraut.
But you still gotta pay taxes, though, man. You still gotta pay taxes. You gotta do other stuff, man. Like, it's really hard. It's hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time since you answered one of them fucking lottery tax clearance calls. It's one.
From the hotel.
Yeah. Fucking.
Well, they just have an accent, though. They at least know the language for the most part. For the most part.
As soon as I hear that accent, it sets me on fire, bro. Like, I'm like,
I was never too mad at them when I took them, bro. I mean, you could figure out what they wanted
You're
usually.
never mad at anybody on
tax clearance, this is Marcel. Yes, my tax ID is 897. Like, whoa, man.
Just say, hold on, give me a second. Okay, what's that tax ID again? Like, you just
Should I get that?
gotta relax.
Fuck yeah, you should.
What is it?
It was a very nice outfit.
It is very cute.
I didn't even see it. Looked red to me.
Yeah.
It's red and black.
Okay.
And short.
I could not pull an outfit off like that.
I mean, I'll try it on.
I'm sure you would.
I'll try it on. We all know I like trying. You got something about Epstein over here?
Where we? Oh, fuckity
I
fuck.
started about him.
You don't like Epstein?
No.
Epstein.
Epstein?
Where did I? What date was that?
225, I think.
Oh, shit, how did I
223.
get up to 18?
I don't know, man. You tell
Oh.
me.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
He's dead either, but
I mean, at this point, he'd be dead because he's just died of old age.
I
Right?
think he's dead, but I don't think he killed himself.
I don't think he killed himself either.
What if?
He's not that old.
He's
I mean,
probably.
he went.
What if it was an accident kill?
No, it wasn't.
What if someone was like, "Hey, sir, put your head in this noose here"?
And he just tripped.
Yeah, he just be like, "Oh no!"
Whoops.
What if he was like trying to hang up his tie to dry it, and he just was it his tie or did he have a rope? How did he die?
No, it was like his bedding or something.
His bedding. What if he was just trying to hang it up to dry? And got wet because he had an accident in the bed. You know, he
And
pissed
then-
himself.
And it wrapped around and he couldn't get it off.
Yeah, and he couldn't get it off.
And crushed his throat.
And it crushed his throat. Like, I mean, we've all been there, you know?
I mean, honestly, like, if that happened, like, kudos to that bed set.
Bad props to the
Yeah.
refugees.
I mean, I think he should have died a more cruel way.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, if he
I mean,
did even
suffocation's
half the
pretty
shit
bad,
that they
man.
accused him of, you know, yeah, he probably should have been like stoned or like, you know, what do they do where like they tie each limb to a horse and have the horses run in different directions?
That's like too fast, though. Like, if you really want to torture him, you gotta, like, nibble off his nose.
Or, like,
you
break,
know?
like,
Well, no, you gotta have, like, a
what do they
really
do when
ugly
they put
girl.
that thing in between your hobble you? How does that happen?
Oh, like in Misery?
Yeah.
Holy
Do that so
shit.
then they're like still alive, but they have to deal with the pain.
Of what?
Like they put your legs out and they put like something in between, and then they hit your kneecap
They hit your ankles
or your ankle
with a hammer
Okay.
and break your fucking ankles. Or you get a rat. And then
You shove it up the butthole.
no, you put the rat on a person's stomach.
No, he would have liked that.
Yeah, maybe that probably would have been a good time.
Time.
you put a rat on a person's stomach, then you put a bucket over the rat, and you heat up the bucket. And the rat trying to get out, the only way out is through your stomach.
Through your stomach.
So they eat
Okay.
through your
Yeah,
stomach.
that seems pretty
That's
good.
fucking
Yeah.
hardcore.
Or there's other ways.
Otherwise, what if we, like, scooped out his stupid little eyeballs with a spoon?
Ooh.
Yeah. I want him to be pain, but not pain enough where it like makes him pass out. 'Cause he needs to be awake.
Oh.
Well, I feel like he's gonna be into that stuff, though. You know what I mean?
I don't know if he was into like.
Yeah,
Like
maybe
a
it'd be
little,
like,
a little nose nibble, little nibble on the earlobe.
maybe if you stepped on his balls, he'd probably enjoy that. But like,
What if you
if
just chop off his dick
Yeah, that would.
with
be-
like an axe?
you'd bleed out.
You think so?
If you
Not
didn't-
you're-
What if you had doctors there to like suture you back up
Ooh,
real quick?
shit, like
Without-
immediately.
Yeah, no anesthesia.
Yeah.
Either. So you just go pap with a big axe, and then the
But
doctors
not
come in
even
and they're
do
like,
that. Just take like a prison shiv that somebody made out of like a
"Well, that's gonna really bleed you
and
out."
like hack it off.
yeah.
I think that's gonna bleed you out more. Than
Even if
do
you
the
didn't
axe.
bleed out yet, the shock of that would probably make you pass out.
Yeah.
I would imagine if somebody was hacking
At your dick with
you'd
a-
probably pass out.
Yeah,
You could tear out his fingernails.
like we're talking about dicks again, guys. Oh no,
Well, dude, come on, man.
tear out the fingernail. That's
people-
pretty good.
Yeah.
And then you could like put, and then like after his fingers are gone, you put his like hand in acid,
Or just
it's like lemon juice. Just fucking... Or wait, you make him drink orange juice, and he's got to brush his teeth. Now that's torture. That's agonizing, right
you
there.
sick fuck.
How could you stop it? Get this toothbrush.
Him and Ghislaine, is that her name?
It's
Maxwell?
Ghislaine.
Yeah, Ghislaine.
Yeah.
Giselle.
Giselle.
Ghislaine,
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine, I don't, whatever her poor name is.
No.
She was a terrible person.
Well, didn't she just like get him the clients? She was like, "Hey, I'm a girl, so I'm friendly with you," and
Yeah.
then he would be like, "Yes, friendly."
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like she was around some of the girls that bore children and took the children away from the mothers, and then
They ate him.
Did they they ate? Are you serious?
That's what they say.
hey, listen,
It's kind of crazy, man. We don't think that's a little too far.
you would think, but as much stuff as people have been reading that's in those files.
Eating kids.
Yeah, they say that there's a lot of baby eating that went on. Which
And what
Why
they
wouldn't you
would
just
do-
like burn the baby? Isn't that
what
like
they would
more
do-
enjoyable?
This is really, really gross and terrible. But
Oh,
if
it was
you-
worse than baby eating?
Yes. Well, no, but yes. They would take these babies, these newborns, and they would not let them eat anything
Well, what's the point of doing that? They're not. You've got to fatten them up if you're gonna eat them.
because then they
That's-
would
it's not
have the
enough.
babies do things to men, and they would be so hungry.
oh, that they think that they're nursing.
Yes.
My God, that's fucked, bro.
If that's not true,
Holy shit.
if that's not true, the person that thought of that needs to be put down.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what's true, what's not true, but things I've heard that have been in these files.
Man.
I think you might be too far down the rabbit hole, man.
The reason I put that in the Discord, we've been watching this show called Beauty on FX,
and
which
the beast.
I think I was telling you about it. But
probably did.
the premise of the show is this guy, he's so filthy rich that he gets invited to this trial for this new medication. And the medication transforms your body into its most beautiful potential. So like you're like shredded, you're younger, you're taller, the whole nine. It's like the fountain of youth in a shot.
Okay.
The guy is in the room with like 8 or 9 other rich people. He figures out that like, hey, this is going to be something that I can make a bunch of money on. So he sneaks a machine gun in there and kills everyone else that's in the trial, steals it for himself, and then he holds the scientist that made it hostage. Fast forward,
You know, why did he need to kill all the other billionaires?
so he would be the only one that has ownership of it.
Oh, okay.
So he could sell it and make money off
Fair
of it.
enough. Fair enough.
Fast forward, one of the lab workers steals the formula and it gets out and it mutates and it turns into a sexually transmitted disease. So now it's like just running
There's
rampant.
so many things wrong with this from a science perspective, but keep going. I just gotta throw science out the window here. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, no, it's a TV show, man.
Yeah, I know you're right, but it's so far away from reality. Like, even zombie movies got a better premise than this shit. This is unbelievable. You know,
It's a really good show. Okay. But so it gets out and that's the whole plot of the show is this billionaire hired this assassin to like clean up so that he can sell the formula and that the formula is not out there for free spreading. So the assassin's going around killing all the people that are spreading it sexually.
so, but like, is the one that he's selling not the sexually transmitted one?
Yeah, he's selling a more refined version.
Okay,
of it.
okay.
Because the sexually transmitted one, if you don't have a booster shot or like any medical intervention after, was it like 80 days or something like that, you explode. Like you spontaneously combust and explode.
So really, he's doing everyone a favor if you think about it.
Yeah, because he wants to sell.
He's
a
the good
version.
guy.
He turns into the good guy. The role of this person is played by Ashton Kutcher, who is also mentioned in the Epstein files. So that's why I was just curious, because now the show is on break, and I'm like, is the Epstein files going to derail this show? And should, the show be derailed just because Ashton Kutcher is a part of it?
No, you just kill his character and then have someone replace him.
All right.
Like no one ever expects the main character.
They left us on a really big cliffhanger.
No
too,
one
so-
ever expects the main character to die. So you just kill the main character. Everyone's like, "Whoa!"
That, and then you bring somebody else in, and it's never the same.
Yeah, because he is doing an incredible job. He is playing the shit
Well,
out of this
just
role,
because he
man.
was in the Epstein files doesn't mean he did anything bad.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying, man.
There's an interview.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just saying there were some people mentioned in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
That probably didn't have anything to do with it.
And there are a lot of pictures of him and Epstein like partying together and him having the time of his life.
And he was at a lot of the Diddy parties.
And he was at a lot of the Diddy
Oh,
parties.
okay. Well, if you're at the Diddy parties,
And in the Epstein files.
that's not a good look, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel bad for hoping that he is allowed to keep acting on this show, because he's doing such an incredible job as this
He was
villain.
a Diddy diddler.
Well, in the interview that I
I
saw,
think if you just go to any Diddy party, I think already you shouldn't be allowed to be an actor.
so you're not a Russell Brand fan?
I don't know who that is, but I mean I don't keep up with all this stuff. I
Yeah.
try to stay pretty far away from it.
There's a famous photo of him and Diddy, and he's like holding an egg, and he's like really happy about it. And, you know the egg deal?
Oh yeah, I know what the egg's for. Yeah.
Yeah.
You shove it up your ass.
Yeah, and apparently if you can
Keep it in there without breaking it. Right?
Yeah, if you can get the egg in your butt without breaking it, that means that your butt has put in enough work to where you deserve to, climb the ranks in Hollywood, because
Yeah.
you've taken so much.
That is so dumb.
You've never shoved an egg up your ass?
No.
Oh.
But it reminds me of the guy. What was his name? Shane?
Richard Gere.
No.
Of the
Paul
gerbil.
Pepper.
Paul Pepper.
Oh,
Pepper and
yeah.
Friends.
Pepper and Friends.
Yeah.
He shoved an egg up his butt?
No, a hamster or gerbil.
Gerbils and hamsters.
Yeah.
My fun fact, my
Oh, I
aunt.
thought that was Richard Gere.
I mean, he
Richard
may have
Gere
done
did
it too.
A lot of people have done that. I mean, that's a
Paul
pretty
Pepper was
common
like a
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pepper and Friends was like local mid-Missouri.
Fun fact, my aunt Janice was.
Was the gerbil?
I wish.
Uh-uh.
She was the ER nurse one of those times.
So she removed the gerbil?
Yeah, she told me the whole story.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
it's
Do
not.
that and then have enough gonads to go into the hospital and be like, dude, there's a hamster in my butt. Can you help me?
Well, that's why you put the hamster up there.
I'm just mad because that's fucking animal cruelty.
Yeah.
It is not. They got plenty of food up there. I mean, you got no light, but you got food, you got water.
But what is the point of putting a hamster or a gerbil in your butt?
Oh, that's
You
where
got to
the-
try it,
that-
and you'll
well,
know.
the
You'll know as soon as you put one up there.
that
You'll
is-
be, wow,
That
this
where-
is
I don't know.
okay.
about-
I understand. That's what you'll say.
Way too enthusiastic about this. But,
Well, I mean, we've all been there. We've all gone.
No, we
So,
haven't. No, we haven't.
We made a purchase and tried a couple
one
things,
person in
man.
this room has done that and shit.
Well, they do say that the male G spot is back there.
Yeah, that's what they said.
That's something that I'll be
And
content.
I feel like the gerbils, they got like, they kind of know where it's at or something. I don't know if it's if it's a visual thing for them or if a smelly
They're
thing for
they're
them.
just
But
drawn to it somehow.
it seems that way. I mean, I don't know what's
Hell,
going on in
good.
there, but
No. That
what do you mean no?
No, because I just think that area is just off limits
Exit only.
for guys
Well,
and girls.
What if you're a gerbil?
Well, we don't want to go overboard here.
You're in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, like, you know.
Yeah, you miss on accident,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're right next to each other. It's tough.
They're not
Yeah.
right. next to each other.
I mean,
You
yeah.
have to try really hard to miss.
I mean, it's dark. It's not like you got the lights on.
That hard.
If your face is down there,
It's happened. We've all been there.
Well,
We've all been in
that I
Gerbil
can't
land. We've
say
all
we-
been in
no,
Oops, I Miss Land.
yeah, I don't,
No, I've not been down there ever.
You've never put on a strap on and got to town on your man?
No,
I thought you said you were like a dominating woman.
I am a dominating, but not that way.
That's the only way I know
I'm
of.
not
I don't
gonna
know.
gay my husband up.
Now, okay, we addressed this topic, but we have guests, so I want I want to revisit because there was a rap feud, and one of the rappers was like, "I can't respect him because he raps songs about getting his ass eaten." So I posed the question.
Oh, and Marcel wanted to know who has been eaten ass.
Yeah, I asked the viewers if anyone's had their ass
Did
eaten.
Yeah.
anybody?
No one ever leaves any comments.
Is there a masculine way that you could ask a lady to eat your ass? Do you feel like?
Yeah, like if your
Yeah.
man, if your husband was like, "Yo, honey, I want you to eat my ass,"
Yeah.
could he do that in a way and you wouldn't think he's less of a man?
No.
No, but I
Would you do it?
no, 100% no.
Not even eating his ass. Like we're not putting anything in there. You're just eating it.
Yeah, not pegging
No.
him.
Like he cleans it first.
Yeah,
like
not
he goes in
pegging
the
him.
shower
Why would I want to do that?
because you want to do something nice for your man.
No,
Yeah.
I don't love him that much. Jeez.
If that's what he wanted. Like, yeah,
Okay.
if he took a shower, got a
Let's see where
Brazilian
your loyalties
wax,
lie.
like there's no hair,
No.
swimming pool.
Like you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I would.
You just close your eyes and you just imagine it's like his nipple or something. You know what I'm saying? Like just one time, just so you can try it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you lay sideways?
For one,
You throw your legs back? Like, what?
do you really believe
I thought you
me
go
would?
doggy position,
No.
right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So yeah, on all fours though, that's definitely not masculine. Like, if you're like on
Yeah.
all fours,
That would be like, if that was going to happen, that would be like a 69 position.
You'd have to
with
be
your
like,
head going down a little.
let it just be like an
farther.
L shape because you wouldn't be able to. I
Well,
mean,
they would
maybe.
have to put their feet up or something.
Okay. Or you could do it like that. That's fine too.
No.
I feel like I would go
Even
all
then, it would
fours.
depend on the height of the people, like,
Yeah.
proportionally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that does
Yeah.
add a little bit of factor to it. Like, 'cause if you're all on all fours, it's easy. Like, it doesn't matter how tall so and so is or whatnot. You
Yeah,
just
but
No, I'm
in
not-
the
my
69
husband is-
position, like, and one dude's like 6 foot tall and the girl's like 5'2".
yeah,
yeah,
it's a bit rough.
yeah, that would.
As someone who has done that with someone larger than me, I can confirm it is difficult.
That's so like you're skipping steps. You've never just wanted to straight do it, but you've 69 before.
Yeah. Wait, I only did it once. It was not enjoyable. I didn't do it again. I just did it once to try it because it was June 9th, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if we did 69 and 6'9"? And I was like, haha.
Only you. Only
And
you.
then obviously, my ex-girlfriend who like wanted sex way more than me was like, yeah. And I tried it.
You bring math into it.
It's a date. It's not even math, bro.
Fucking numbers,
Okay,
though. Oh,
So you did not enjoy that at all.
No,
I
it
think
was
that's
stupid.
something. But like, if you get a girlfriend or get a wife, they're going to maybe want that. Would that change?
I mean, yeah, if they wanted it, I'd probably,
out of curiosity, were you on top?
Hamburger.
yeah, I was on top.
You were on top, so that's probably why. It was
If she was
weird
on
for you.
top, I mean, I would be squished, bro.
She could have posted up. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought girls are usually.
yeah, dude. Because so then your ass was in her face.
It wasn't my ass. It was my dick.
Yeah, but you're.
Your ass is right there. Yeah.
I guess, bro. I don't know, man. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in her
You guys
face.
should
I
have
had
did
my
like
own
a
thing to
side
worry
by
about.
side, man.
But
That's
you
probably why
don't
you
even
didn't
like
enjoy.
hamburger.
No, I don't.
Or like.
I mean, it didn't taste like hamburger. I'll tell you that.
I know it probably doesn't taste like hamburger, but how are you brave enough to try that if you won't even try a hot dog?
I don't have to, I don't have to swallow it. You're just down there and you just move your tongue a little bit. And
Yeah, but that's
Blah, blah,
still
blah.
like you wouldn't even put a grape in your mouth, probably.
Yeah, I would put a grape in my
Oh,
mouth.
okay.
I would put things in my mouth if I know I can just spit it out. But it's like most food. It's like I'm not gonna put it in my mouth because I'm like expected to swallow it. It's like I don't want that in me, bro. But like if I was just like, oh, you just gotta put this in your mouth, you can spit it out immediately if you don't like it. Like
Tell me
okay,
that's not weird.
It's a little strange. I feel like you skipped a few steps.
I think so too. I gotta go.
All right.
I'll
Well,
get my nails done.
Okay.
well,
Have fun
hey,
doing your nails.
this was probably.
It's always gets nasty
Yeah.
when you're on the show. When it's just us,
Yeah.
it's not that bad.
Yeah. This
But
was
as soon as
fun.
you get the marketing team on there, it's
Hopefully
all
we
dicks and vaginas.
Hey, man. That's what puts asses in the seats.
Apparently not. We still get no comments. Let us know your 69 story down in the comments below.
Yeah, were you on top? Did you do a little side by side? I think that's the easiest way to 69. If you like
Side by side? Yeah, that's
yeah.
probably better.
That's
Sorry,
good.
I know she probably don't want my.
No, you're fine.
I'm on with it.
You're fine.
They can't see it.
That
so-
sign's more for me than anyone, honestly.
Oh, there's a sign that says no shoes?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. But do we want to? So we already talked about Epstein
Yeah, and the beauty.
eating children. Apparently, after the children ate him.
I think it's back to you. Your dad's losing his mind.
No, I meant how was your ride?
Oh.
Yeah, this is a little quick one, just a little quickie. So as you guys, I think I've talked about it before. I'm biking to work. Try to bike 50 times this year into work. So what?
Yeah, he doesn't live anywhere close to the job either.
What? I'm pretty close,
No,
bro.
you
It's like a
aren't.
30 or 40 minute bike
You
ride.
are
It's not that
nowhere close. Thank y'all for
bad.
coming.
Pretty close.
Will
dude.
do.
It's not that
Have a
bad.
good one. Yep.
It's fun.
Yes. We'll have to do it again soon.
Yeah.
So I bike to work, and I come in. You've seen my outfit. It's
Yeah.
pretty recognizable that I biked.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and I'm about to go over to my desk and change in my boss's office and whatnot, and I see a coworker in there, or maybe it was later. I don't know. At some point, they asked me, how was your ride, right? Because I wrote in, and I wanted with all my heart to say better than your mom last night.
Oh my
Dude, I couldn't say it, bro. I wanted every fiber of my bone. It was like I was about to say it. It was on the tip of my tongue. It's like better than your mom last night, but I was like, it's fine.
Oh man.
Yeah, I wanted to.
That's crazy to know though that even you have a line. Like there's even lines that you won't cross because like that sounds like something you would say.
Dude, I was about to say. I think too, it wasn't like someone who, I'm that close with at work.
Oh, so you don't think?
I
they
think
would've
if
spoken
it
better
was
way?
someone like if it was my boss,
or like if Jamie,
or yeah, if
asked you-
Jamie did it, if it was Jamie for sure, I would have said. But I think it was someone who,
probably wouldn't have seen the humor in it.
yeah, might not have seen the humor in it, or I'm not that close enough where you can just say that, where you can make a your mom joke to him, especially at that level. But dude, I was
man.
so sad I couldn't say it. Yeah, I was like, that would have been so good.
Yeah, that's money left on the table right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That was a good bit though, dude. How was your ride? Better than your mom last night. So
Because there's no comeback. They would have just had to take it.
you just gotta take
Yeah.
that, bro. You can't say anything to that. So,
Damn. Yeah, that's tragic. That's a shame.
But anyways, my dad's losing his mind. So, and I wrote this before the end of the story, so stay for the whole thing to
Oh,
learn that maybe
shit.
my dad's not actually losing his mind. But my dad just messaged me out of nowhere. Maybe I can find the message. Hold on. I have to turn this off so you guys can't see it. Let's go down to my dad here. Okay, just out of nowhere. No premise to this. I've gotten no random information. Okay, my dad is a Jewish man. Okay, he's worked his whole life. He's a math guy. He likes some money.
Okay.
Okay, he likes money. Okay, so he just said, again, out of nowhere, I Zelled you $500 to get your car detailed and sign up for unlimited car washes. Let me know if you got it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, my dad has never sent me any money, ever. For when it's my birthday, I might get $100.
Yeah.
Okay, and he sent me $500. Just, it's not my birthday. There's something I did talk about getting my car detailed when
Yeah.
I was visiting him. So, at least what it was for was relevant.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I literally said, are you high? Is everything good with mom? What is going on? And he's just like, yeah, mom thinks I'm crazy. Did you get it? And I'm like, yeah, your mom thinks you're crazy because you are crazy. And I'm like, I'm sending it back. You're losing your mind. And he's like, just don't do that. You're going to inherit the money eventually. And I'm like, don't just randomly send me money.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? And then he's like, well, my parents did that shit for me. And I'm like, buddy, that was like 50 years ago. Like, and then I sent it back to him. And I said, I sent it back to spend your money on doing fun things with mom. Or if you really want to do something for me, save all the money you would give to me and then give it to me like when I get a house or have a kid or something like that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, classic Marcel for sending us the money back. I'm like, don't fucking send me money out of nowhere. Okay? So then I talk to my mom and I say, is dad feeling okay?
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on with dad? And she's like, yeah, he's been dealing with an ear infection that's not clearing up, but he doesn't have his hearing aids in. I have to check him or I'll have him check for messages. So she thought I was asking because he wasn't replying to me or something. Like I sent a message to dad and he hadn't replied to me, and then I asked my mom if he was okay. And then she says, oh wait, are you talking about the $500? And I was like, yeah, it's the $500. Like, something's not right. Is he okay? Is he possessed? And mom's like, no, he said you sent it back. Why did you do that? I told her why. And then she's like, that was sweet of you. And I'm like, if dad wants to like do something for his kids with the money, you know, that's cool. Like, if you wanted to take us on a vacation or something, like that'd be fine. Or if you wanted to drive down here and visit me or whatever, like that'd be cool. But just like handing me money is just like, it's not it. It's not what I like. I find it very lazy and hollow is what I told my mom.
Come on, man.
Look, I know I'm like in the minority here. Everyone just loves just receiving money for no reason, apparently. I'm not like that. I don't like it.
I would definitely feel weird about my parents just handing me $500, but I wouldn't tell them it was lazy and hollow.
Well, I told my mom that just giving money away is lazy and hollow.
Yeah? Well, okay.
My mom's not going to tell my dad. Nice.
Okay. Dave's avocado here. What, maybe, you know, as he's getting up in age, he's starting to, you know, realize his mortality. And if he's been a finance guy all of your life, I'm sure he probably has a little extra scratch.
He's got more than a little extra.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So he's probably like, man, I'm not going to be able to take all of this with me. And yeah, like he's going to get it when I'm gone. But like maybe he just wants to know while he's here, he's still, you know.
Have you ever met my dad?
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
You don't know him like I know. This is not. No.
It's not normal, but yeah, he's getting up in age, man. He's probably looking in the mirror every day and is like, you know, fuck, man, I got all this cash. I'm gonna do something nice for my son. You know, get your car detailed. $500 to him is probably like $5 to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you should have just took it and got your car detailed, man.
Okay, well, now the truth comes out because my mom says, after I say that, my mom says, I agree. So my mom's on my end. And then she says, however, your brother needed some money and dad thought it would only be fair. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't my dad just tell me that he's sending me $500 to get my car detailed because my brother needed $500 because he's out here struggling?
Yeah.
Like, why did my dad have to hide the part where my brother also got $500?
Well, okay, one, he probably...
Well, I would have kept it if I knew my brother got $500 too.
Maybe, okay, he wanted to spare your brother's ego a bit, you know, because he's your older brother, right?
Yeah, it's not an ego thing though, man.
Well, not an ego thing, but like, hey, my older, like, my younger brother is more financially stable than me and didn't need the $500. Like, maybe he wanted to spare him that embarrassment. And then on top of it, yeah, it's only fair. And then on top of it again, like, he's got this extra scratch. Like, hey, I'm gonna, you know, my son who definitely, like, I doubt you've ever had to ask your dad for money.
No.
So, like, you know, I'm sure it's a sense of accomplishment for him that he raised you well enough to where he can send you out into the world and not need the $500. He didn't need the $500. Let me do something nice for my son, you know? Like, I totally get it, man. Like,
I mean, again, once I knew that he gave my brother $500, I was like, okay, you know,
yeah.
that makes sense, and I would have kept the money. But my dad didn't open with that. He was just like, here's $500, go get your car detailed. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I get that. And I get you, like, because, like, I would feel weird, too, if my mom was just like, hey, here's $500. I'd be like, whoa, Mom, that's way too much fucking money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But, I mean, on the flip side, I get where your dad was coming from, too, man. It's I imagine that's a great sense of pride for him, knowing that you're out here hundreds of miles away from them and don't need their cash, you know? So it's like, hey, man, like, Man, that's wholesome as fuck, dude. That made me all warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I don't accept the money, because I am also very proud of being, pretty much a self-made man. I mean,
Yeah.
my dad did pay a decent amount through college, and he did forgive, I think, like $3,000 of the loan that I was supposed to repay him back, and I left home with about $3,000. So my parents had given me out the door $6,000 and a chance at college.
Yeah, you had a bit of a head start.
Yeah, I did have a bit of a head start. You
Yeah.
know, it's not like I'm out here starting from zero. I had a little bit, but that's it, right?
Yeah.
After that, I guess I stayed with my grandma, so I had free housing for a year, if you want to count that as, part of the head start too. But after that, once I moved out with my grandma, I've been completely self-sufficient, other than my phone bill. But we all know I didn't need that
I'm
shit.
still on
so.
my parents' phone plan.
Exactly. It's
So-
just easier for everyone
Yeah.
if you just share a phone plan. So I
Yeah.
don't think that's that crazy. I think that's pretty common. And I would have been able to easily, if I did want a phone for some reason, I could pay $30 a month. That wouldn't have been an issue. I have plenty of money saved up. So yeah, it's a big prideful thing to me that I want to be able to buy a house with my work and my money. I don't want someone just throwing me $500 and being like, because eventually it's going to turn into house money, right? Like, yeah, I use it on detailing my car, but then I don't have to get my car detailed later.
Yeah.
And now that money that I didn't spend later is now house money. So if anyone gives me money, it turns into house money. And I don't really like that. Not until I have a house. When I have a house, then I think I'm going to be fine with people just handing me money. Like, I want to get my own house.
That was wholesome as fuck, man.
All right. But anyways, this has been here a while.
Oh, yeah. Have you started on this?
No, I'm seeing my friend can come join me. Dun. They can't see it. We talked about it on the show. It finally came. Lego Pokemon. Woo!
Yeah, in which, like I said, I'm not into either of those things individually, but even I'm like, man, that's a beautiful piece of art right there.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. Pretty freaking awesome. It's the thing is, like, you look at it and like you look at the pieces on the thing and like it doesn't look like it's actually going to be that big, because like it's like a pretty small piece is like its toe, and it's like, don't we got to be bigger than that for this? Like, I feel like it's not going to be as big as I think, but then like the box is fucking huge. It's like it has to be as big as I think.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I guess we'll see when it's finally done. I'm waiting to see if my friend can come, because I went down to Texas to do Legos with him, so he might come up here to do Legos with me. We'll see if he can make it. I don't know. We were just trying to throw it in the air. I told him I'm going to hold it and not build it for you until your birthday. Once your birthday's passed, I don't know if I can hold it any longer. I might just have to crack that thing open.
If he isn't able to make it after that point, like, I don't want to step on any toes, but like, I'll definitely help you with a few pieces here and there, because yeah, that.
Well, it's going to be done. If I start that thing, it's going to be done in a weekend.
Oh,
It's not,
shit,
that's
like,
not going to
yeah.
be something I sit on.
Yeah, you're just gonna.
I mean, I did the Titanic in a weekend, so I can do that in a weekend.
So if you guys do split it up, which one are you gonna build?
I don't know. I'll probably let him pick. I think he'll probably pick Charizard, and I'll probably do the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm a faster builder than him, so I'll probably get the other ones done. I don't really have a preference. I'm not a Gen 1 fan. Those are the original 3 starters. That's not.
Yeah, that's the
my
only generation I
fan.
know.
Yeah, that one, I never really played that gen. I never got attached to it. My first gen was Gen 5, so I'm an Oshawott kid.
Oh, wow.
For all the Pokemon fans out there.
Yeah, see, I'm not even man, after Generation 1, it's like...
But, I mean, the Gen 2 starters are fucking ass. I mean, you got Blaziken, that's the only one that's good in Gen 2. Everyone else fucking sucks.
Now, is that the karate one? He does,
Yeah,
like,
the Karate
kicks?
Chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know him.
Well, actually, no, Gen 2 is Totodile. So actually, Totodile is cool. But the Gen 2 grass is so bad. Like, it's got to be the worst starter imaginable. Or is that's not Blaziken. Sorry, that's Gen 3. Yeah, because no, Gen 2 is Cyndaquil, and Cyndaquil's ass.
I'll be right there. I can still hear you.
Bayleaf, or whatever the fucking final evolution of that shitter is ass. Totodile's the only good Gen 2 starter. Gen 3 has Mudkip. Mudkip, that's the Blaziken one. Who's the fucking grass starter in Gen 3, man? I don't remember. I think that one's... what is the Gen 3 grass starter, man? I'm losing my mind. It's something. Oh, it's the leaf guy. They're all leaf guys. It's grass. I can image him. I don't remember his name, though. And then Gen 4 has Torterra, which is pretty good. Gen 4's got some good ones, right? Oh god, man, why do I not remember? Like, it's so hard for me to remember all the starters. Like, I see them and I can tell you which gen it is and I'm looking at them, but I can't like tell you, oh, Gen 4, these are the ones.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man.
But I honestly, the starters have never really been too exciting for me. They kind of all generally are kind of meh. I mean, Gen 6 got some bangers though. Froaky's we like Froaky. What's the grass in Gen 6, man?
Gen 6.
I don't know. I'm not remembering
Yeah,
that.
if it ain't Snorlax or Mr. Mime,
Yeah, you're a Gen 1 kid.
yeah, I
huh?
can't tell you. Huh?
Yeah. See, I've never been a super huge fan of the starter. Like, usually I just like the water starter. So I probably Blastoise, probably out of those three, probably my favorite. But I mean, Charizard, you can't go wrong with Charizard. And Venusaur looks pretty sick too. Venusaur's one of the few grass starters I feel like I really like. So.
Yeah, those look incredible. And then, yeah, you fucking... Now, is that Blastoise?
Yeah, it's Blastoise, Venusaur, and Charizard.
Because it starts out... Squirtle. What's the one in the middle?
Wartortle.
Wartortle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, they all look incredible, man. That's insane.
Yeah, they're pretty sick. So you've got an AI thing here.
So as I do, we shoot the shows, and then when you release them, you know, I review them just to kind of like look for funny moments and stuff. We've talked about the button where AI will summarize the whole episode. I forgot what it was that I was howling at when I looked at this. Hold on.
It was the ass part, right?
I imagine
Personal
so.
inquiries. They invite viewers to share their experiences with breast pumping and eating a man's ass.
Yeah, there it is.
Promising anonymity for the latter. And they put ass in quotes. For no reason, bro. Like, what do you mean ass? It's a normal ass.
Yeah.
Not a fancy special ass or
I don't
anything.
think anybody's gonna mistake that for a donkey. You know what I mean?
Ass.
Yeah. Which I don't know, dude, if AI is listening, because I posted this and then the next week's episode the button wasn't available. So it's like, oh, he's enjoying it. Like, it's like, come on, man. Like,
You gotta go back. I think like it just takes a while for the AI to review the episode.
No, dude, it takes like 30 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, like you push the button and it's like, boom, it's right there. And usually, like, as soon as the episode drops, you can, like, because, like, there's another episode when we were doing, like, episode, was it 100, where we were, like, looking for funny moments? There was another one where the button's not available, but it's random at times. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe the start of the episode is just too fucking, you know, rated R. You know what I'm saying? To where the AI is just like, nope, not touching that. Like, I don't, but, like, yeah, there's only 2 episodes where the button's not available.
Okay.
But yeah,
Interesting.
so yeah, the very next, I was very bummed. Last week's episode, there's no button.
You know, I was really hoping when I saw you put that in there, I was really hoping that by the time we got to talking about it, it'd be over.
Yeah.
Buddy,
Shut the fuck up.
it's the mailman.
Go on, go back there with mom. I knew he was gonna. He can sense it.
It's the rumbling
Yeah.
in the tumbling. Yeah, it's a little upsetting that, you know, we're at war, especially when we were promised the president of peace. A little annoying, but maybe he knows something that we don't. You know, that's the hope, is that there's some intel out there that, you know, they were planning some big attack on us or some shit, and we have to strike first before that gets to be a thing. You know, who knows? It's done. What's done is done. Can't really go back and change it now. We're just hoping it ends soon here.
Me being the big conspiracy guy, I think it's because we were saying too much about him being in the Epstein files. And he's like, you know what? I'll give you something else to talk about. I'm just gonna blow some shit up.
I don't know, dude. I mean, I think that ship had sailed. I felt like, at least for, you know, my media feed,
Yeah.
that ship kind of sailed well before he did launch the war. I think what it is I think Israel just is like overstepping their boundary, honestly. Call me an Israel hater. Call me a fucking anti-Semitic guy. But, like, I think Israel just needs to stop. I mean, I know that they get harassed there too, but it's like, it kind of just feels like they're just, like, murdering their neighbors just for the fuck of it. And it's like, you guys just, like, not...
Is it still about
Fight,
the
man.
Holy Land? Are they still?
Yeah, it's all about that, man. I was actually reading into it because I was like... Because I was talking to my friend, and, you know, we mentioned it. It came up a little bit. And you know, he came mention Palestine and stuff, and I'm like, this has nothing to do with Palestine, right? I'm like, those are two different things. Like Israel, the war with Palestine and Israel, that's a totally separate thing than Iran. And I was like, well, I don't actually know. I'm like a fucking idiot, I guess. So I actually Googled it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little crash course of what Palestine is. So essentially, what happens? You had Israel, okay? You had like Israel. You had, was it Syria or something? And you had Egypt, and then there was like Libya or something, Lebanon or some shit, or some other country in there, okay? And Egypt had the Gaza Strip, which is like a really developed part of Israel. Like, it looks really weird that Egypt had it at the time. It's like a slice of Israel, and it's like, but it's Egypt's, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then like the Holy Land, Jerusalem, is like, I think half of it was owned by like Lebanon or the other country I'm forgetting. Total crash course. Go to Wikipedia if you want actual facts, because I'm probably getting it all wrong. Okay, but then like way back in like the 40s or something, like a long ass fucking time ago, Israel was like, well, we want this shit. So they kind of launched some attacks against Egypt, Lebanon, and Syria to get some land, to get the Gaza Strip, Jerusalem, and some other thing up north. That was with Syria. And they were like, oh, we struck as defensive. We didn't do it first. And then, you know, Egypt and everyone else was like, are you sure, bro? Like, we're pretty sure you fucking did it first. Like, we didn't do anything. And then eventually Israel was like, okay, yeah, actually, we did strike first. But it was because we're cool or whatever. And so, you know, they fought and whatnot. And there's, you know, they've been fighting forever. And then I think around the 60s or the 70s or something, Egypt and... well, Syria just won. Like, Israel lost interest in whatever they were getting from Syria. I think Syria still has their bit. But Egypt and Lebanon were just like, fuck it. We're done fighting. We're not going to fight over this shit. We're not going to say it's yours, because it ain't yours, but it ain't ours either. Like, we're just fucking done. It's not worth our time to fight over this shit. So Israel's like, well, it's ours now, because if you don't want it...
they've bowed out.
You know, well, it's ours then, right? But obviously the people who live there don't like Israel, because Israel just, like, fucking started fighting them. And they're like, well, you know, you tried to kill us, so we don't really like you very much.
Yeah.
So they formed their own state, which is Palestine, which is actually broken up. It's like really weird, because they have the Gaza Strip, which is like on this side of Israel, and then they got the West Bank, I think it's called, which is on the other side of Israel. So it's like fucking weird as shit. So it was the people who lived in those areas decided, well, we don't want to be part of Israel. We are going to make our own thing, because if, you know, Egypt and Lebanon aren't going to take us, we'll make our own thing, and that was the state of Palestine. And, you know, Israel just wants their shit. Like, Israel doesn't recognize Palestine as being in existence. They, you know, think that it's theirs, and they are trying to suppress the people there to make them surrender themselves to Israel, which is probably never going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. But Iran is like 2 countries over. So, yeah, nothing to do with Palestine whatsoever.
So are they making claim to it too, or?
No, they're just... well, they don't like... you know, over in Iran, they're like, what, Muslim or Islam or something, and that, like, perfectly conflicts with, you know, the Holy Land argument or whatever. Because Israel, right, they're all Jewish there, and they think the Jews deserve the Holy Land, but the Muslims think they deserve the Holy Land.
What's so great about this fucking land, man?
It's where, like, Jesus was born or some shit. Or, like, well, it wouldn't be Jesus, because it's...
yeah, because they're Muslims. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. There's, like, they all think that it's, like, Holy Land or something. Like, it's... I don't know. I didn't read that far into it. I'm sure there's some reason that they think it's... I don't know, because the Muslims in Islam, they have, like, they're a Muhammad guy. And I think he, like, allegedly was there at some point or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna... I want to stop talking, because I don't know.
Well, I got a couple questions as someone that doesn't follow any of this.
Yeah.
And, like, these are super obvious questions, and I'm sure there's, like, super obvious answers. Question 1. From your explanation, in which I'm not trying to offend anybody that's watching, and I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm super ignorant. I don't follow politics at all. From your explanation, Israel kind of sounds like the bad guys.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of are a little bit of the bad guys. You got to remember, too, though, that the Palestine, right, who has the West Bank and Gaza, they... so essentially what happened when, like, that war broke out, so, like, Israel was like, okay, you're us, and they're like, no, we're not, right? But Israel was like, yeah, you are. Don't fucking test us. Well, they tested them. So that's where it's like, okay, Israel's not the bad guy, because the only reason Israel started this whole fucking, well, not started it, but, like, you know, is being mean to Palestine is because Palestine kind of started it. It's like it was the Hamas group or whatever. They did some mean things to Israel or to the Jews. And then in my opinion, I think Israel kind of overreacted, kind of blew it a little too far with how they responded, but I think that's completely up to interpretation there. Obviously, we're anti-murder, so, anytime you murder someone, I'm usually against it.
Not cool.
But yeah, I did kind of leave that part out where because like after after the land was surrendered by the other countries, it wasn't given to Israel, but it was, surrendered. Israel's like, it's ours. And they were like, no, it's not. We don't want to be part of you. And they were like, too bad, you fucking are. And then they were like, we don't like that. We're going to attack. And then Israel's like, well, if you're going to hit us, we're going to hit you. And then that's the whole Palestine thing. And that's been going on for, like 60 years. Or
Jesus Christ.
That's been forever.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Question 2. What does any of that have to do with us here in America?
Well, what I think it is that Israel wanted to attack Iran for whatever reason. Maybe they wanted oil. Maybe they wanted it to overthrow the government there. Maybe it was just a good time to attack. Like, we've always hated Iran. They've always hated us. They're always pretty much going to be our enemies probably. And at some point we're going to attack them again. And if they're weak for some reason right now, why not attack them now?
So it's just like strike while the iron's hot.
I think Israel had intel or reason to attack them, and they were like, since we're buddy-buddy with Israel, Israel's like, yo, America, Trumpy Wumpy, buddy, you want to help us out here, dog? It's going to be good for you because we're going to help Iran.
They got all that damn oil.
Yeah, and I think whatever they said to Trump or whoever was enough to convince them, and they were like, okay, sure, let's go do it. But you do got to remember, too, like, Iran did just do that thing a couple months ago where they just slaughtered a bunch of their civilians for protesting, allegedly. So, Iran's not really the good guy here. So, like, if we can get their government overthrown and make the people who are just, like, murdering their civilians not be in charge anymore, probably a win, maybe. Possibly. It might end up saving lives in the long run. I mean, that's the problem, right? It's like if you let Iran just do their shit and they kill their civilians, how many civilians are they going to kill? If we can overthrow their government and wipe them out by just killing 2,000, 3,000 people, right? Well, if their government would have killed 5,000 people, I mean, obviously you don't know, but that's kind of the question you have to ask yourself. So, as with anything, it's nuanced, it's a gray area. It's not just cut and dry, one person's right, one person's wrong, which I fucking hate seeing, man. That's always what it is in the fucking comments section of these damn articles, man. It's always just like, everyone's just wrong if you don't agree with me, and it's like,
yeah. Or
they just like have a different opinion because it's a nuanced topic and there isn't just one right answer. So.
Yeah, it's really confusing, especially if you don't follow politics at all.
Yeah,
And
I mean, yeah, it was because again, I didn't know anything about Palestine, and I just read the Wikipedia article, and I'm like, oh, that's why it's like really controversial. Both sides seem to be terrible.
Yeah, that's why I don't. There's no hero in this story. It doesn't sound like.
Yeah, that's real life, man. It's no heroes and villains, man. It's just real life. So, there you go. Again, I could have things wrong. I think I have the dates probably super wrong. I might have the Lebanon wrong. I know it was Syria was up north and Egypt had the Gaza Strip. And I'm pretty sure whatever Syria had, Israel just stopped going after. They didn't care about it enough. But I think it was Lebanon. Whatever's to the east of Israel did that. So,
Yeah.
So, it's a whole thing. Stop killing people. We're the RomeBros.
Yeah,
stand by it.
More than anything, just.
If you're Israel, stop killing Palestine. If you're Palestine, stop killing Israel. If you're Iran, stop killing your own people. If you're America, stop killing Iran.
And here's the thought, I don't know how big the Holy Land is, but can't you guys just share it?
No. That was the whole reason that Israel started the whole thing in the first place, because they can't share.
But
No, they can't.
This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be super crazy.
Crazy idea. All right.
Super crazy.
Okay.
But we're all God's children. God created all of us, and the whole thing about being close to God, the number one fucking commandment, as far as I know, thou shalt not kill.
That's not number one.
That's not number one?
No, number one's you shouldn't have any God before me, right? I am
no
your
false
God.
Idols?
Killing is definitely not number one.
I thought number one was thou shalt not kill.
Number one's definitely not killing. 10 Commandments. I think it's the no gods before me one, I think.
And then thou shalt not.
Yeah, number 1's you shall have no other gods before me. You shall not kill is 6.
Wow.
God. So they're kind of looking at number 1 and being like, well, these guys got a god other than our god.
Oh.
And they think that's higher than number 6.
Oh, man. Come on.
I don't think they're in any specific order, though. I mean, that's, you know.
Okay.
I mean, the Sabbath, keeping the Sabbath holy is before murder. So, you know, we're doing this shit on the Sabbath. Like, you know what I mean? So, you're also not supposed to say bad things about God. That's number 3.
Oh, wow, man. Okay. All right. Okay. We're going to do something else super controversial.
It's super controversial. Yeah. Okay, all right.
All right. And which I'm sure every religion is going to be pissed off when I say this. But, like, okay. Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah.
Jesus.
Yeah, throw Jesus in there.
The Holy Spirit.
The Holy Spirit. What if they're
the Indian ones?
What if they're the same fucking guy?
No!
What?
No! No, it can't be. No, it's impossible. That's not possible.
Oh,
They can't be the same guy.
Like,
Because then that would mean that someone else has a different interpretation than me. And they would have to be right as well.
oh,
And I would have to be possibly wrong.
man. But like, just how like over here the number one's the number one, but you go a little bit further south, it's Uno. You know, we're still talking about the same fucking thing. You know, like, how big is the Holy Land, man? Like,
It's not very big.
I mean, okay, but is it like versus like California to Texas? Is it way smaller?
No, it's way smaller than that.
So like
this whole thing where I was saying like other countries, like it'd be like Missouri attacking like Kansas and what's below us, Arkansas or something. Like that's how tight this shit is.
but I mean, that's still like.
Iran is like all the way over there. Iran would be like Missouri to California or
Yeah,
something.
but like that's what I'm saying. Like you just did divvy it up, man. You know, like I guess I'm just talking crazy.
Yeah, you're unbelievable. Do you want to share when it comes to religion, bro? As you're thinking about sharing in the 10 Commandments, it doesn't say thou shalt share. All right? It's not one of the things you got to do.
That is nuts to me, man. I just divvy it up. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice. Yeah, again, stop killing.
Yeah.
Stop killing. That's the game plan. But we'll see. Hopefully the war is over soon. I think we just got to get the Strait of Hormuz cleared out. I think it's kind of like the last thing, as far as I know, that America wants to do. Israel might want more, but I think Trump's kind of like, once we get the Strait cleared out, I think we're going to be out. Hopefully. Again, I don't know what Trump's thinking, but Trump doesn't seem to. I mean, it would just be so bad for Trump. I feel like if he keeps this up for any length of time. Because people are noticing it at the gas pump, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, even I notice at the gas pump. Like, I barely fill up my car at the gas station, like, at all. But even I'm like, wow, this is like kind of insane.
Well, I mean,
How
I'm sure
up
now
it
too.
is.
You're going a little bit more often than you've been having me.
Yeah, and I
around.
gotta do that too. I haven't actually gone since the prices went up. I'm usually able to last like 2 weeks or whatever. I'll probably have to go today. I'll probably have the Squizzler fill up, see if he knows how to. Holy shit, we're way over time.
Oh.
Probably have you fill up, see if you know how to do it, because you got to know how to do that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm going to go from like paying, $25 for a full tank, less than that usually, to like possibly over 30. It's just ridiculous. So
Yeah, shit's got to stop, man. Like,
stop killing people.
please.
Like, if no one would kill anyone, we wouldn't have to kill the people who are killing people. You know what I'm saying? People want to be like, well, we only got to kill them because they killed their own people. That's like, okay, well, if they just didn't kill their own people, like, we can solve this whole thing if everyone just stops killing, We all just got to agree, stop killing.
Stop killing people, man. RomeBros can't say it enough.
Apparently not.
You know.
Apparently not, man. Apparently we got to keep saying it.
Stop fucking killing people.
Stop killing people. And as always,
Dog jump off bed.
philosophy.